Good afternoon, teacher. My name is Gabriela Jacqueline Patilima. In this opportunity, I can explain Book 27, Lesson 2, Grammar Review. The grammar that I will explain are review of similarities, differences, same, similar, different, alike. Suffixes equal, noun, adjective. Adverbial connectives of summation. Let's start with the first grammar. Review of similarities and differences, same, similar, alike, and different. Next, let's talk about similar. It means there are many similarities but a few differences. Maybe similar are things that are different in small things. Same, it means identical, similar, or unchanged. Same, it means that something is identical or like something. Alike, it's to compare two items completely identical. Maybe when we say that something is alike, is 100% real or the same, equal. It hasn't differences. Different. It means not the same as another of each other. Different is that maybe two things don't have similarities. Let's look some examples for understand better. The green sock is the same as the other. If we notice in the image, we maybe have a pair of green socks, and both are the same because they look equal. Striped sock is different from yellow sock. In this case, one sock is totally different to the other. We saw in the image. And the word order for maybe make a sentences with the same is verb to be plus the same plus as. If we saw in the example, we have this word order. In the green sock is verb to be the same plus as the other. And with different, the word order is be plus different plus from. And in the sentences is the striped sock is verb to be different plus from yellow sock. The red sock is similar to the blue sock. If we notice in the image, we can see two socks. Two socks. One is red and the other is blue, but maybe the model is the same, and only for the difference of the color, these are similar. The word order is verb to be plus similar plus plural noun or plural or pronoun or compound subject. And in the sentences, the red sock verb to be is similar plus to the black sock. In this case, is and the complement. These socks are alike. In this case, alike, remember that alike means that are equal, 100% equal, no difference. And if we saw the image, the socks are totally equal. The color, the model, the size, totally equal. So it means alike. And the word order is be plus like. The socks are verb to be alike, in this case alike. Let's go to the other grammar. Suffixes ik, ical, noun, adjectives ik, ical mean of or connect with. In this case, when we add ik and ical in a noun, in this case after the noun, we make an adjective that means of or connected with. Some examples are with ik, algebra, algebraic, atom, atomic, economy, economic, emphasis, emphatic, anesthesia, anesthetic, with ical, method, methodical, method, comical, mechanic, mechanical, history, historical, and chemistry, chemical. So, depend the context, maybe we can use these adjectives. Some examples could be, with algebraic or with atomic. Example with atomic, for example, the first atomic bomb was made in US, for example. For example, with economic, there will be an economic crisis this year, for example. With comic, maybe another sentences would be he looked so comical in that hat, for example. When historical, the historical book was based in Chaco War, for example. So, depend the context, we can use these suffixes. Let's go to next the grammar. Adverbial connectives of summation. A summation is a brief summary. It can also be a statement which combines effect and result with a summary. Okay, maybe we can find this kind of adverbial connectives in summaries. When we, especially when we make summaries, and these adverbial connectives are in the beginning of the summary. The adverbial connectives most common are all in all, consequently, in all, in conclusion, to conclude, to put in briefly, in short, to summarize, in other words, and in summary. Maybe for to understand better, read example. Despite so many problems, she worked hard to follow her dream and to have a great show. In other words, she never gave up to sing. If you notice, we have maybe a little paragraph or complete paragraph or a complete paragraph. And we can use the sentences, or maybe, the adverbial connectives that we saw to make a summary, a brief summary. And in other words, could change, for example, with to put in briefly, she never gave up to sing. But this is the main function to this kind of adverbial. And this is the end. Thank you for your attention. That's it.